Hello, this is the Moto Vlog Challenge number 8. Well, we've been doing this for a while now. This is the number 8. I hope we all learn something from my daily commute and the little recommendations I can give to people. By no means I want to say that I know it all or whatever, because of course it's not. And every single day I think about that day the shit is gonna hit the fan and I'm gonna have a crash. So I don't know, I just do my best every day so that crash never happens, because it will be a very sad day for me, for my kids, for my wife. So here we go. As you can see, I don't have my gloves yet. I keep doing this silly thing of trying to get green light by not having my gloves on. But well, here we go. That car, that Subaru, was actually illegally on the bus lane, but again, I don't care. But not only that, he was also trying to race me. As you can see here, he was trying to race me, or he was for some reason a bit nervous. You see, he started moving before the light changed. So you have to be a bit careful about that type of people that, as you know, they want to try to prove something with their cars. Probably they invested some money changing the clutch, putting a turbo, or I don't know. But I want nothing from that, you know. Maybe I'm being a double standard here, talking about other people's ego when I overtook that Subaru, you know. But I was just trying to be safe. You see that car there, he didn't even see me. He just changed lanes, you know. That was dangerous. I mean, you see me there pointing at that car. There's also 2 passengers in this car. So you see, 2 passengers. Again, I'm not a police officer. Please, police officers, if you're seeing this, I think that car, besides being in the bus lane, he didn't do anything wrong. So it's just that he just changed the lane without looking, and that really bothers me, because it could have been me, you know. But well, doesn't matter. Here we go. We're approaching to a red light here. Coming. Oh, it didn't. Yeah, it's not red yet. So we keep going, and we're approaching La S. As you can see, on heavy traffic, it's not that enjoyable, or it's not enjoyable at all. So we just drive safe, keep ghosting to the cars, and I think that car wanted to turn left in some point, so it's okay. I don't really like to go too fast on a crowded day going up this hill, because I know I'm gonna have to slow down at the end, so I prefer to just actually go slow all the way, and when it's time to go slower, I don't have to lose even more speed, because these hills, or any steep hill, is very nerve-wracking for motorcycle guys, you know, because usually cars in the front will roll back a little bit, you know, they'll move and stop, and you're just clutching. You have your foot down the bike. It's just a situation that I don't really like, and it's even worse when it's a big bus or a truck, because basically if something goes wrong for real, as a motorcycle you're just out there, you know. Like basically your only option will be drop the bike and go to the sidewalk so the car rolling back won't crash you. You see there, we see thank you to the person behind us because they created some space so we can merge. Experienced drivers usually have a better overview of things, so that's always good. And I'm saying this because in the future we'll see a situation where a P-plater kind of didn't do the right thing merging in the big highway to the harbor bridge. You will see what I mean soon. But well, here we are. You see, finally a red light. So, or not even. You see, I don't have my gloves yet. We've been riding for a while now. I don't know for how long. I think 5-6 minutes, and I haven't been able to put my gloves yet because I haven't been able to stop completely on a red light. So again, this is just my own craziness. People, just bear with me. Maybe I have a point. I'm most likely sure that I don't. But I do this every day, so something else that is kind of always entertaining in the motorcycle. Look, that Porsche Cayenne didn't see me either. He didn't even flinch. He just changed lanes, didn't give a fuck. He just changed. Always ghosting, people. I don't want to be repeating ghosting all the time because I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but hopefully we all learn about this, and my son especially. Hopefully you are seeing this and you will learn from this. If you decide to ride a motorcycle, you know, my boy, I love you, man. So I will hate that you trying to copy daddy, decide to ride motorcycles when time comes, and as a young person inexperienced in the road, you just have an accident, man, like a life-changing accident. So please, maybe one of the big reasons why I'm doing this is to leave these lessons for you. Well, got a bit nostalgic there. Here we are on the red light, finally being able to put my gloves. As you can see, I lean to the left a little bit on this lane, so the motorcycle behind me have a little more space to park. You know, I don't like when people get in the middle lane because it's kind of like a selfish thing. But yeah, here we are, we're moving. I know I'm gonna have to merge in some point because that bus in front was having the blinkers. So we merge left and we have the turn, slow right turn. I like that turn. So we keep moving. We're approaching more heavy traffic, so there's no point. Even though it's Monday here and pretty late, we have all this traffic, so I don't even want to think about the traffic that we got here before. So we keep moving here. We have these cars on the right, always ghosting and overtaking when the right time comes. Checking this youth, sweet overtake. Another youth, sweet overtake. I have mentioned this so many times before that some people like very loud pipes, believing that that's a safety thing. I disagree. I completely disagree. It's not only annoying for everybody else, but also, you know, your neighbors are gonna hate you. People on red lights when we're all stuck are gonna hate you. And at the end, I think the biggest safety thing you can do is in your head. This ghosting and this three-dimensional awareness of the danger. Like, I don't know what this car here on the right was trying to do, but I don't really like to be overtaken like that. I don't know if it's maybe I have to work on my ego to. It's just unnecessary, you know. Like I could have overtake that car back, but it's just like he was just going a little bit too fast, if you ask me. Maybe that's the problem I have with that car. But well, doesn't matter. It's not about that. It just feels a bit nerve-wracking again, having a car so close to you when you are already at the speed limit and another car overtaking you. So again, this might be a double standard, but it is what it is, and that's the way I feel. That's why I lean to the left a little bit. So here we're finally approaching the Harbor Bridge Road. I don't know the real name of this road, that's how I call it. It's a highway that takes you to the Harbor Bridge. So you see, what can you do? We didn't get the red light here and being first, but it's okay, we keep going. So this is what I was talking to you before. As you can see that bike in front of me, you see how that bike goes fast to the point that he approach the car on the left and then kind of get stuck on its way, you know? That bike should have give way to that black car or overtake faster. I don't think in any point that bike try to ghost that car. I mean, maybe I'm making a big situation when there wasn't a situation here, but basically on a heavy traffic day with crawling cars on right and left, that would have been a silly decision to make, in my opinion. But well, I guess that's why we have this system of L and P plates. So at least it gives you some buffer years to actually be ready, you know, and that P plate is a big red flag for the people that are willing to see it. So here we go, Harbor Bridge, beautiful view, beautiful day too. This is the 8th vlog that I've done with the motorcycle, and I think if I've got 2 overcast days, it's too much, you know. So again, what a beautiful city, you know. It hasn't rained in the last I guess 8 commuting days. We jump over a weekend, so it's probably in the last 10-11 days. So we are so lucky to live here, people. I love this place. I wouldn't move to anywhere else in the world. So I don't think it's to be patriotic because I'm not Australian, but I really fucking love this place. So that's all. So we're following that bike. You see also that bike didn't link to the right or left to give me space so we can write information. This is not a law or anything. He's not breaking any law by any means, but it's a motorcycle rider thing, you know. If you've been riding for long enough, you'll get what I mean. If you're gonna feel entitled, like, oh, I'm here, I'm allowed to be in all this lane by myself, it's alright. I guess some people feel more entitled than others, but if you've ever write information with some other bikes, you'll know what I mean. It's not just a thing of respect, it's also very nice. It's kind of like saying to each other, I have your back. So Again, this is a lesson to learn for people learning to ride or willing to ride a bike. So it's a good thing to learn. Hopefully you will appreciate it in the future. So we go to this right turn, Team Cahill number 2. I don't know, my riding hasn't been that smooth lately. For the last couple of days or couple of commutes, I don't know why. Sometimes you just not on it, so just don't go for it. Just get there, avoid traffic, enjoy the ride, and that's it. Don't overdo it. We're preparing to merge here to the left. I remember this part. I came a little bit hot out of the tunnel, and there was a car on my left trying to merge, so I decided to overtake that car. Probably it wasn't the right decision. I think it was, because the tip of my bike was already a little bit in front of that car, which in theory, or in my point of view, gave me the right way. I was first in the queue, basically. So we go, we do chicane, not very spectacularly, but it's Monday, work sucks, people. We all have to work. That's how life has been designed, and that's it. Either way, it was a really nice day to be on the bike. And besides little things here or there, I think we did alright, and that's it. This is almost the end of the vlog. I hope you guys are all alright. You're not the only one if you think Monday sucks. And that's it. Thank you very much. Ciao, people.